Good day, everyone. Today, we will delve into the process of obtaining the combined expatriate resident permit and alliance card, commonly known as CERPAC in Nigeria. This permit is essential for foreign nationals who intend to reside and work in Nigeria for an extended period. Let's now move over to the slides for more interactive section. Okay, we will start the slides by asking ourselves this important question. What is CERPAC? CERPAC is a legal document issued by the Nigerian Immigration Service that allows foreigners to live and work in Nigeria. It serves as an official means of identification and ensures that the holder complies with the Nigerian immigration laws. Okay, we will now move over to the legal framework. The issuance and regulation of CERPAC are grounded in the Immigration Act of 2015 and further detailed in the Immigration Regulations of 2017. These legal provisions outline the rights, responsibilities, and procedures related to residency for foreign nationals. Okay, with regards to the eligibility criteria. To be eligible for CERPAC, one must be a foreign national planning to stay in Nigeria for a minimum of 1 year. Typically, this applies to those who have entered the country on either a temporary or permanent resident visa. Okay, we'll now take a look at the types of CERPAC. CERPAC comes in two main types. The temporary resident permit is often linked to employment contracts, while the permanent resident permit is for those intending to make Nigeria their long-term home, subject to meeting certain criteria. Okay, we'll now move to the pre-application requirements. Before applying for CERPAC, you have to ensure you have a valid international passport with the appropriate visa. Additionally, you will need to provide evidence of employment or business activities in Nigeria, along with other necessary documents. Okay, we'll now take a quick look at the application process overview. The application process begins online via the Nigerian Immigration Service portal. After submitting your application and the necessary documents, you will pay the required fees and provide biometric data. The Nigerian Immigration Service will then process and verify all the things that you have submitted in order to make sure that they are intact with their requirements and rules. Okay, we'll now go into the detailed application steps. Okay, first and foremost, just like we said, it starts with the online application. You have to access the Nigerian Immigration Service portal and complete the application form. Once you are done with the form, the next thing you have to do, you have to upload all the necessary documents. You upload all the required documents, including your passport and proof of employment, which is the reason why you are coming into Nigeria. After you are done with the upload, the next thing you have to do is to pay the applicable fee online. Once you have paid the applicable fee, you will now have to visit a designated Nigerian Immigration Service office to provide fingerprints and photographs. If that is successfully done, the next is now processing. The NSI, the Nigerian Immigration Service will process the application and verify the documents. So it is essential. It's a very essential process. You have to ensure accuracy during the online application. You double check all uploaded documents and be prompt in providing your biometric data. The Nigerian Immigration Service will handle the rest, including thorough verification of your information. So it's very important that you provide the necessary information so that there won't be any query in the process, so that your application will be verified and then you now await for the approval. Okay, we'll now take a quick look at the fees and the charges. Okay, for employed foreigners, you have to pay the sum of 2,000 United States dollars USD, and if you're a student coming to study in Nigeria, you have to pay the sum of 600 USD. For foreigners married to Nigerian citizens, you don't pay anything. So fees for CERPAC varies based on your status. So if you are an employed foreigner and a student, it varies. So we'll now move over to biometric data collection. Biometric data is a mandatory part of the CERPAC application process. This involves fingerprinting and taking your photograph. So you have to be present, which helps in creating a secure and verifiable identification system. So at this point, you have to make yourself available at the Nigerian Immigration Service office so that your fingerprints and all your necessary data will be taken. Okay, let's now take a look at the processing time. The processing time for CERPAC application can vary. It is essential to ensure all your documents are complete and accurate to avoid delays. So you have to regularly check the Nigerian Immigration Service portal for updates on your application status. Very important you follow up to make sure that your application gets the right attention it requires. Then for renewal and replacement. CERPACs are renewable. You have to ensure you apply for renewal before your current permit expires. You don't wait until it expires so that you will not be at the wrong side of the law. You have to make sure that before it expires, you make an application for it to be renewed. If your card is lost or damaged, you have to ensure that you provide a police report and an affidavit in order for another one to be made for you for a replacement with the necessary documentation. So once your card gets lost, get a police report and an affidavit so that it will be sorted out by the Nigerian Immigration Service. Okay, let's now take a look at the benefits for CERPAC. Holding a CERPAC card confirms your legal residency in Nigeria, and it serves as your official means of identification and ensures you are in compliance with Nigeria's immigration laws, facilitating a smoother interaction with various institutions. So as a foreigner, once you are with your CERPAC card, it gives you access to every institution in Nigeria. You can be able to interact with any institution in Nigeria without any harassment from the immigration officers. That means you are qualified to stay in Nigeria within the period which your CERPAC card is valid. Okay, we'll now take a look at some common challenges and the solution to it. Applicants often face challenges like incomplete documentations and payment issues. So to mitigate against these, you have to verify the requirements All those requirements that I have stated earlier, you have to make sure that they are intact. Also, very importantly, you have to schedule your biometric appointment early so that there won't be any rush in the process. Then there will be mistake which will give rise to a query that would delay your application. And also, you have to retain your payment receipt. That is the evidence that you have actually made an application. Without it, nobody can be able to verify or vouch for you that you have made the application. So your payment receipt has to be intact so that if any challenge comes up, you can be able to present it and say, okay, I've made payment, so that they will not be able to sort out any issue that you have with them. Okay, for the contact information for further assistance and inquiry, you can contact the Nigerian Immigration Service through the address that is on your screen. That's Omar Musa Yar'Adua Expressway, Airport Road, Sauka, Abuja, FCT, Nigeria. Or you can call the number on your screen, or if you want to send them an official email, you can do that by sending it to nis.savicom@nigeriaimmigration.gov.ng. So if you can be able to, go through these channels, you can be able to interact with the Nigerian Immigration Service in order for them to sort out any issue or inquiry that you need. Okay, in conclusion, obtaining a CERPAC is a vital step for any foreign national intending to reside and work in Nigeria. By following the outlined procedures and staying informed, you can ensure a smooth application process and compliance with the Nigerian immigration laws. Okay, for personalized consultation, further guidance and additional resources on how to process a CERPAC in Nigeria, you can visit our website for a detailed guide, case studies, and expert insight designed to keep you informed of the latest regulatory updates and best practices. You can partner with us to leverage our deep industry knowledge and take the next step towards successfully applying and processing a CERPAC in Nigeria. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to download this presentation for future reference. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for more valuable content such as this one. Thank you.